It's natural to be worried about your little bunny. If they're sleeping all the time, you'll obviously wonder if they are alright. In most cases, you have nothing to worry about. Rabbits do sleep a lot, especially in the middle of the day. It's normal for rabbits to take frequent naps, especially during the day and when the weather is hot. If your rabbit is showing less activity than normal or never gets up to hop around, it may be suffering from depression or an underlying health condition. The trick to figuring out if your rabbit's behavior is normal or not is by looking for a change in their behavior. If they are normally active in the morning when you get up, but today they don't seem to want to move, then that may be a symptom of a more serious illness. However, it's not at all unusual for rabbits to nap through the entire afternoon. Here, you'll learn what's normal and what signs would indicate that your rabbit is sick and needs the professional help of a veterinarian. What are normal levels of activity for rabbits? While rabbits are very playful pets, they are not going to be active all the time. It's normal for rabbits to take extended naps. Pet rabbits will often sleep for 11 to 12 hours every day, but they don't get their sleep in one single chunk of time. They will take long and short naps all through the day and night, interspersed with periods of activity. Even when rabbits are awake, they are not active the entire time. Rabbits like to lay down and relax, observing their environment from a comfortable perch. As long as your rabbit is getting up occasionally to eat, play, and socialize with you, or other rabbit friends, laying down and sleeping a lot is completely normal. There are, of course, many factors that determine how active your rabbit will be. The time of day, temperature, and age of the rabbit can all have pretty drastic effects on their overall activity levels. It's important to take all of these into account before you worry that your rabbit is laying down too much. It's also pretty normal for rabbits to have some days where they are active and some where they prefer to lay around. As long as they are still eating, using their litter box, and showing some level of activity, one off day is nothing to worry about. However, if your rabbit has a permanent decrease in energy that is not explained by age or temperature, you may want to look into changing your rabbit's environment or seeking medical advice. Laying down is, usually, a sign of a comfortable rabbit. Most of the time when a rabbit is laying down, it's actually a sign of relaxed body language. It means that your rabbit feels safe and comfortable in their environment. This is especially true if your rabbit is sprawled with their back legs stretched out or flopped over on its side. But, even a rabbit who chooses to settle into a loaf position is generally feeling quite comfortable and content. Laying down next to you is a compliment in rabbit body language too. It's a sign of affection since rabbits usually won't sit next to someone unless they really like you. What you want to look out for in rabbit behavior is constantly changing the position they're laying in. This is a sign that something might be bothering your rabbit or they might be feeling some gastrointestinal discomfort. Time of day and rabbit activity levels. Rabbits are not nocturnal, but they are crepuscular animals. This means that they are most active in the mornings and the evenings. It's pretty normal for rabbits to sleep through the middle of the day and the middle of the night. However, around dawn and dusk, they tend to be more active and take shorter naps. Rabbits are less active when it's hot. Rabbits also do not like hot temperatures. Ideal temperatures for rabbits are in the 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit range. Hotter than that and rabbits will be noticeably less active. You may even find that their activity periods are shifting more into the middle of the night when the weather is a little cooler. Because rabbits tend to have dense coats, temperatures that are too hot can actually be dangerous for them. Rabbits kept in temperatures over 80 degrees or in direct sunlight have an increased risk of developing heat stroke. It's always best to make sure your rabbit has cool places to shelter during the day. How does age affect activity levels in rabbits? Age is another factor in rabbit activity levels. As you might expect, young rabbits have a lot more energy than elderly rabbits. If you bring home a rabbit who is only a year old, they will be very active and take much shorter naps throughout the day while they explore and play more. By the time rabbits are 2 years old, most will start to calm down quite a bit. They won't have quite as much baby energy, and you'll find them laying around more often. As rabbits reach old age, typically by 8 years or so, they will slow down even more and you'll notice them laying around for the majority of the day. That's normal behavior and is just part of the aging process for rabbits. Rabbit lying down head on floor. Do you ever wonder what your pet bunny is up to as she hops and turns in the air? Or why does she brush her chin against everything? You may also be wondering what is up with your bunny when he is lying down with his head on the floor. Generally, when a rabbit is lying down with his head on the floor, it means he is resting. Rabbits have a distinct body language. They communicate with us through their ears, tail, and body posture. The first step in bonding with your rabbit is to understand bunny body language. You'll be able to spend time with your rabbit in a way that doesn't terrify them once you understand what they're trying to tell you. Do rabbits sleep with their head down? Yes, rabbits do sleep with their head down. Rabbits will lie down on their side or stomach, stretching their rear foot and tail behind them. The rabbit will either maintain its head straight or lay it on its front paws in front of them. Your rabbit may have its eyes open or closed. When the rabbit falls asleep, its ears will usually settle along its back. However, they can also sleep with their ears in an upward position. A bunny that is spread out always appears to be quite content. If they spread out next to you, it might indicate that the rabbit has a lot of faith in you. Their feet are no longer beneath them. Getting up and fleeing if necessary would take crucial seconds longer. Therefore, if your bunny is sleeping with its head down near you, it means that they completely trust you. Why does my rabbit put his head on the floor when I stroke him? Rabbits rest their heads on the ground and close their eyes when they are happy. Rabbits like having their foreheads and cheeks massaged. They also enjoy having their backs scratched and their shoulders rubbed. However, they don't like it when their ears, necks, paws, or tails are touched. When my rabbits are relaxed after a meal, they are usually the most open to caressing. Wait until right after feeding time if your rabbit doesn't seem interested in affection. Rabbits are naturally curious animals, so all the potential for mischief may be enough to keep your bun busy. Bunnies come in a variety of personalities. You'll figure out what makes your rabbit happy with time and care. Your rabbit will learn to trust and respect you in return. What are the signs that my rabbit is happy? Your little bunny's ears are a great indication of whether they're happy or not. Rabbits sitting with their ears in a neutral position is a sign that they're relaxed and feeling happy. If there's a sudden noise they don't like, their ears prick up. They try to decide whether there's any imminent danger to thump about. Flopping is an indication of a pleased bunny when bunnies suddenly fall down on their side. It may appear to be some sort of awful bunny seizure or tantrum. However, that it's a positive indicator that they're happy and comfortable. One of the most typical indicators of a contented rabbit is that it zooms about the room. This is called darting. It indicates that your bunny is full of energy and happy. When rabbits brush their chins across your face, it is called chinking. This is a nice indicator that they're content. However, it is more of a sign that they're claiming territory. If they rub their chins on their toys or furnishings, it means they're letting other rabbits know it's theirs. When people trust and love them, they do the same thing. Because rabbits have specific glands beneath their chins that allow them to leave their smell on anything they rub against. If you enjoyed this video, kindly press the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, so that you don't miss out on videos like this. Thank you for watching.